last 100,000 years, we see that the climate has changed. It's been warm, it's been cold, we've had fluctuations, and what in the past has driven, what has been the driving force behind that change? In large part, there's a large body of science that suggests it has nothing to do with humans. This is a pre-human thing. But it does have to do with the sun, sunspots, and also a force on Earth, which is volcanoes. A specific type of volcano can put a lot of sulfur dioxide in the atmosphere and block out sunlight. It's a stratovolcano or composite volcano. And it also has aerosols in it that are a fine white particulate that can reflect sunlight in a dramatic way away from Earth. That creates massive cooling, just as sunspots create massive warming. And there are subtler players in that as well. For instance, when we start to have warming, we can look and graph out this data, and we can see that carbon dioxide can enter our atmosphere in many natural ways. And as our ocean heats up, and as our ocean warms, it can't hold dissolved gases well, and a lot of carbon dioxide is released into our atmosphere. And when that happens, we have a massive spike in carbon dioxide. That's quite natural. So if the sun is driving warming, that warming drives our oceans to warm, and then our oceans release carbon dioxide, which makes the planet even more warm. That's a natural phenomenon. And what we see first and foremost is that the temperature starts to move upward before carbon dioxide moves upward. And that's an important component of the evidence for climate science. Because after the Industrial Revolution, after the advent of, whoa, we can make our own power using rocks that we catch on fire. After we figured out we can burn coal. Okay, well, I'll pause there and we'll talk about that later, but we'll let, that's a historical perspective, and we'll let you go just a little more. Okay, people, we'll go with history, which is something that I know a little something about. I don't know what happened there. Yeah, turn your mic off. It is on. It is. Okay, significant, as Mr. Freeman said, there has been significant changes in climate that have occurred over geologic time. We have had 4 major ice ages, okay, that have occurred throughout the history of the Earth. They have, of course, been followed by warming periods, and you need to understand that the dinosaurs weren't driving SUVs or using air conditioning or putting carbon into the atmosphere when this occurred. Additionally, there have been many ice ages and warming periods. 2 in particular that I'm well versed in: the medieval warming period, and then it was immediately followed by the cooling period that lasted until roughly 1860. Okay, this occurred in Europe, and of course, some of you here took European history. You're probably aware of that. Okay, with the cooling period at the beginning in the 1400s, okay, you saw a climate change all across northern Europe. And Dr. Reed A. Bryson, an expert on the early medieval period, talks about today how ice, undeniable ice, covers old Viking farms on Greenland. Okay, so of course Greenland got the name Greenland. The Vikings settled there, as the Vikings made their way across to supposedly America, and of course the Vikings discovered America, not that evil man Columbus, as the leftists point out as well. They love to say that. But ice covers farms on Greenland. The Earth was undoubtedly warmer from the year 1000 to 1350. Okay? In addition to that, as the so-called warming has occurred recently, and the ice sheets have retreated in the Alps. Okay? People are shocked to find out that there are these retreating ice are giving us silver mines. Okay? There's old silver mines with the tools stacked up, which indicated that these people actually intended to go back, but the ice never retreated, so they were never able to go back. But these were active silver mines. And then when the cooling period came, okay, the ice sheets covered them. Okay, this is undeniable evidence here that the climate has changed. It's a natural process. It's going to occur whether we drive our cars, heat our homes, make things, whether we do that or not.